penguins and octopuses, happy Friday. I'm here today to tell you about your literacy task. So, like I do every time, I'm going to share my screen with you and talk about today's literacy. So hopefully you can all see that by now. Okay, so last Friday, a whole week ago now, you looked at our coloured shape words with Miss Jones. And these are our words that aren't as easy as some other ones to spell. They're a bit trickier, aren't they? Let's have a read through them quickly, just to remind ourselves of what they are. Got the, to, I, no, go, into. Now I know most of my class, and I'm sure Miss Jones's class as well, can spell most of those ones by now, but they get a bit trickier, don't they? So the yellow ones, and then the green ones, and then the blue ones are our trickiest words in year 2. In the yellow, we've got he, she, we, me, be. All those are rhyming words, aren't they? Was, went, you, they, all, are, my, her, and your. Okay, let's move on to the green. Now, I know you looked at these last Friday, didn't you? And you made some mnemonics to remember them. We're not doing that today, but it'll be really useful for today's task if you could remember the little rhymes you came up with to remember them. Said, like, do, come, there, one, out, have, so, some, were, little, when, what, and our. Okay, the blue ones. Oh, looked, called, where, could, want, again, people, there, Mrs., asked, made, would, should, think, and thought. Okay. We've got some patterns, haven't we, in the words there? We've got would, could, and should. Okay, so those are ones to remember, and they have the same spelling pattern in all of them. Like Miss Jones told you last week, you can find these coloured shape words and the year 1 and 2 common exception words on our class page on the website. So if you want to just remind yourself before going over the task today, then they're here in front of you to have a look at, or maybe you want to have a look at them on the website and they're there. Last week, you looked at said and how you can remember said, and you made a little rhyme and also drew a nice picture in your books, didn't you? So that's really useful for today's lesson. You looked at little as well. Ladybirds in tiny tiaras learn English. I like that one. There, tigers help emus run everywhere. There, and was, wait and see. Wait and see. I bet that's what you had to do on Christmas when you weren't allowed to open your presents really, really early. You had to wait and see. Right, what we're going to be doing today, which is something we've done a lot in class, is dictated sentences. Now these are when I tell you a sentence using lots and lots of these common exception words, and you have a go writing them, and then we have a look together and we edit any mistakes that we've made so that we know what we've maybe done wrong. So that's what we're going to do today. Now I've tried to use as many words out of here as possible when I've come up with my sentences. So you might think, what on earth is Miss Eastman going on about? But that's okay, because it's not sure what happened then. If you have a coloured pencil or a coloured pen, that'll be really useful for when we edit, because we like to edit, don't we, in class in purple pen. It doesn't have to be a purple pen at home though. Right, I hope you are all ready. If you aren't quite ready, just pause the video because I'm going to read you your first sentence in a moment. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to write it and have a go. Try and do this without your common exception word sheet in front of you, because it will really help you to improve and learn those words if you're not looking at them. Okay, now the first sentence, get ready to write, is your friends love Christmas because it's pretty. Have a go writing that for me. Your friends love Christmas because it's pretty. can pause the video now if you like to give you a chance to write it. Your friends love Christmas because it's pretty. Okay, we're going to have a look at this together now. I'm going to type it out here, and I'd like you with your coloured pen to edit it to improve and make sure you've made any mistakes that you've made right. Now, same as at the start of every sentence, we need a capital letter. And our first word was your. Why on earth has it gone like that? There we go. Put that to the end. Your friends love Christmas. Now we've got to give Christmas a capital C because it's a special, special day, isn't it? It's the name of a special day. Your friends love Christmas because, remember, because with big elephants can always understand small elephants. So if I'm writing that word, I might say that in my head to remember it. Your friends love Christmas because it's pretty. Now you might be thinking, what on earth have I done this little dot here by accident? I haven't, have I? Because that is a contraction. So that basically means that the word should be it is pretty. But we've taken out the if, haven't we, here, and we've contracted it, so we've got to put an apostrophe. We have looked at those in class, but they're a bit tricky to remember, aren't they? So that's why we're having it. If you've got that one completely right, do a little purple tick. It doesn't have to be purple, we just use purple in class at the end, and we know that you've got that one right. If you need to make any changes, maybe you did a little "k" here instead of a big "k", you could have gone over the top and made it big, just like that. Okay, your second sentence today is, my beautiful parents said I should be kind. Have a go at that one. You can pause the video to have a go. My beautiful parents said I should be kind. Now, when you're ready to play again, I'm going to make a few mistakes in this one to show you how I would edit it. So, parents said I should be kind. Okay, now I'm going to edit this with my purple pen because I've made a few mistakes. So, what do I need at the start of my sentence? Always, 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 I need a capital letter, don't I? So over the top, I'm going to really try and neatly do a capital letter so we can see that I've got that now. My beautiful parents said I should be kind. You may have noticed, I think you'll all have noticed, that I've not put a full stop at the end. So I'm going to pop that there. There's another mistake in here now that I've made as well. I have spelt said wrong, haven't I? So over the top of said, it's quite difficult with my mouse, but I'm going to have a go. I'm going to write, try and do it nice and neatly, Miss Eastman, the word said. Not the neatest, yours will be much better than that, I'm sure. Okay, so now I know that that's right, so I can leave that one. Okay, sentence number 3. We're going to do 4, I think, today. 4 sentences. Okay, this is what happens when I think I open the doors in the morning to octopus class. There are wild children at the door. I'm only joking, you're not wild, are you, octopuses? There are wild children at the door. Can you try and write that sentence for me? Remembering the features of a sentence that we need, like a capital letter and a full stop at the end. There are wild children at the door. Okay. You might want to pause the video to write, there are wild children at the door. Okay, I am going to write this out now. I'm not going to make mistakes this time, so you'll know that this one is exactly how it should be. There are while children at full stop at the end. Okay, if you've got that one completely right, which I hope you have, you can put a little tick at the end, just like that. Okay, last sentence to look at today. Let's have everybody would find water in our house. Bit of a strange sentence, I know. Everybody would find water in our house. Have a go writing that for me. Everybody would find water in our house. Might want to pause the video before I start writing it so that you don't get the answer given to you. Okay, I'm going to write this one correctly again so you'll know that this is okay. Everybody would find in house. Full stop. If you've got that one right, remember to put a little tick at the end, and that's that. Okay, those are our dictated sentences today. What I would like you to have a go doing is you might have spelt a few words wrong. You might look through your work and think, oh, I didn't spell the word friends right, or I didn't spell the word because right. That's quite a common one to get wrong. If that's the case, for your last task today, I'll show you here. I would like you to, I'm going to call it your plenary. That's what we call the task at the end. Have a go writing with any common exception word you are learning. Now I find because a really word to spell. So I've got my rhyme, big elephants can always understand small elephants, to help me. I might write myself a few sentences with the word because in. I am happy because I had a nice breakfast. Okay, have a go. Last activity today, and then it's the weekend. Well, nearly. You've got a few more lessons today, and then it's the weekend. Have a go. If there's any words you're not sure of, writing them, including them in a sentence. You might want to go through this and think, oh, I'm not sure about the word clothes. I'm going to write a sentence with the word clothes in, or the word people. Okay, that's your activity. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you again soon. Bye, everybody.